we still have to look for that thing for Crystal. Hello, hello, whoever's here. Is this my non-talker? It's my non-talker. TW, welcome. We just went through a hailstorm. There was hail all on the side of the road. It looked like snow. And it's been raining pretty good. Thunder and lightning and everything. And here comes some more rain. Hello, hello, whoever else is here. The RV is running great. We have not had any issues with it at all. No overheating, no leaks with all this rain, nothing. No issues at all. Our change of plans, Terry, is John's brother came into town and they... Hello, Life with Jess. John's brother came into town and they are not going to be available on the days that we planned on being there now. So we are not going to Minnesota to see Nikki and John. So we are just going to head directly to North Carolina at this point. So that's the change of plans. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to see Nikki, John, and Iris. But we're close enough, being on the East Coast, that we will be able to visit them another time. Yes, it is unfortunately unfortunate. Hello, Emily. I want to thank you again for your input on the discoloration of the skin on my face. It makes a lot of sense to Kevin and I. And thank you so much for the hat that you will be. I'm looking forward to that. It went through a hailstorm when we stopped to get some air in the tires, and it was pretty interesting. There was actually hail all along the sides of the road, but that was back a ways, and yeah, up this way it didn't stick or it didn't hit. I'm not sure. Yes. We are not in California anymore, that is for sure. Thank you so much, Emily. I really do appreciate that. Okay, we got 12 people here. I hate to drive in the rain. I do too. Kevin, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Kevin's fine.
My feet are cold.
His feet are cold.
Can I turn the heat on? Or is that gonna...
No, go ahead. You could turn the heat on for a little while.
Let's see if I can figure out how to do this.
Oh my gosh, really, Jess? That's horrible. She drove in the rain once and both of her wipers flew off.
Wow.
Yeah, I do too, Emily, and trust me, it will definitely get used because I plan on doing a lot of hiking. What happened to you, said Trish. You mean on the last live? Why I disappeared so quickly?
You had to pay some bills.
We got a phone call from where our stuff is being stored in New Hampshire, and we knew we were going to be getting that phone call sometime today, and we had to pay them, so we had to take care of that. Then at the same time we were getting that phone call, we were getting messages from Nikki and John about their situation, so we weren't able to go to New Hampshire or to Minnesota, so we're going directly to North Carolina instead of going to Minnesota. So that kind of changed our path, so we had to kind of recalculate things. So yeah, so I could have left you all online while we did all that, but it was kind of better to just go and take care of it all. That must have been hilarious, Jess. I'm sorry. It's not funny, but at the time, I mean, I'm sure it wasn't funny at the time, but talking about it and looking back on it now, I'm sure it was probably funny. Yes, it is sad that we're not going to get to see Nikki, John, and Iris. I was really looking forward to that, but John's brother came into town, and it ends up that they're not going to be in town until 2 days after we would get there, and we don't want to hang around that long because we are actually on a time limit because we have to fly back to California on the 14th of June for my daughter's graduation on the 15th of June. So yeah, we gotta kind of plan things. We gotta kind of stick to a schedule. So, but being on the East Coast, we'll be able to yeah, I would say that probably would have put a lot of money in my cash jar. But yeah, we got to stick to the timeline, and so now we're going to head down to North Carolina, and because we're getting our tattoos worked on, that'll just I'm down there to do that. We paid for a month's worth of storage, so they're going to hold it for us until July 4th. Yes, it does, Emily. Did you miss it? No, 2.2 miles.
Why did it do that?
Why did it do what?
It suddenly went through its routine like I missed something.
I don't know, but you got 2.7 miles to turn left on East Main Street.
Stop it.
We got 6 thumbs up and 16 people here, guys. Please get me those thumbs up because that makes other people want to watch the videos.
I think I missed something.
Why?
I think this is the 87, and I ended up going on to this thing.
But the thing still says it's going to take you back onto it, I think, because it wants you to go 2.7 miles and then turn left.
Turn left? Why would I want to turn left?
Well, because if you were supposed to go that way, it's going to take you back onto it. See up in the left-hand corner, it's got the left-hand turn sign. Hold on a minute, guys. We're trying to figure something out.
Alright. I'm just doing I missed the turn off.
Yeah, GPS is really, really screwy nowadays. Kevin uses Waze, and that one's even kind of screwy. So
I wonder if the other one will give us directions all the way to where we're going.
I can check. You won't get to see them this time. Yeah, it does kind of work in our favor, Emily, time-wise. And being on the East Coast, we will be closer to them, so we can always visit them at another time. I kind of figured it was sad. Yeah, Kevin wasn't sure if he missed a turn or not.
I did. Well, I just kept going straight. Apparently going straight.
AAA Triptychs. Is that another map app? Even the new car, that Miss Mary bought a new car and her GPS isn't up to date either. Try Google Maps, that works good too. That's the one that I always use. And okay, here's a true story, guys. True story and very, very weird story, okay? I was using Google Maps and we were looking for a Juice It Up, which is a smoothie store. And you could buy juice smoothies. And we put that Juice It Up into there to take us to the nearest Juice It Up. And it kept taking us to a fraternity house. And we didn't want that kind of juice, if you know what I mean. So that was kind of a little strange. But yeah, I think we should try the Google one, and because Waze won't map out anything over 1,000 miles. And to get to North Carolina, it's about 1,800 miles. So we might have to try the Google Maps and see if we can get it to take us all the way. Yeah, I'm old school like that too. It doesn't matter. If I can print it out, I'll take it with me. I mean, I'll still have my maps going on my phone, but I'll take the printout with me. I know, it's like, hey, stupid, you turned the wrong way. It's like, but when we get onto the 94, is that still going to be in Montana? Okay. Sylvania's laughing at me. Oops, here's a nice old building I could have taken a picture of. I know, it gives you attitude. I'd be really good at being a GPS speaker. Hey, you! I'd be putting lots of quarters in the cuss jar for everybody. I'll put one in right now. Hey, you, dumbass! You were supposed to make a left, not a right! Now I owe it a quarter. Hold on. My purse is in the back. I owe it a quarter, everybody. Don't let me forget. But that would be me on GPS. Oh, we're going into a cute little town here.
Turn left on East Main Street.
Turn left on East Main Street. This is East Main Street. Hey, Jess H. You missed some exciting stuff. We went through a hailstorm. Our plans have changed. What else exciting happened?
I got lost.
Kevin got lost.
There's the federal credit.
The sound of the road and the rain is nice. Oh no, glad you're safe. John's brother came at the last minute. Oh, yes. Think every town has a main street. What is the #1 street in every town? Name of the #1 street in every town. Do you know it, babe?
I always figured it was Maine.
It was GPS fault. Yes, it was. Yes, John's brother came into town and their plans changed and they will not be in town until 2 days after we get there, and we don't have time to wait for them to get back, so we're headed straight to North Carolina instead. Yeah, it would be funny, wouldn't it, Chelsea? Karen Barbera, hi, welcome to the neighborhood chat, and we are right now road tripping with the neighbors, driving from here to North Carolina, driving from California to North Carolina. Yes, it was the GPS's fault. Jenny Boyer, hello, what is the change of plans? John's brother came into town and they're not going to be available the days we're going to be there, so we're just heading directly to North Carolina instead. Main Street, I believe, is the correct answer, because something, I have to look it up, but there's something, Terry, you might want to look this up. There's something with the First Street and why First Street is not the #1 answer on that. Hi, Jenny. No, Elm Street's not it. Laugh out loud. Valerie as a GPS voice would be too funny. Yeah, wouldn't it? Very loud, obnoxious, and annoying. Yes, Chelsea, I think it's Main Street. I usually watch, but just too shy to comment. Laugh out loud. Glad you guys are having a safe trip, but the weather looks nasty. Well, thank you for always watching, caring, and never be too shy to comment, because we're all one big happy family here, and we all get along fantastic, and we don't single out anybody for any reason. And yes, the weather is kind of nasty right now. We did go through a hailstorm a little while ago, and as you could tell, it is raining and it's been thundering and lightning. Okay, Terry, yeah, check it out and let us know if I'm right on that. So, and we have 13 people, or 13 thumbs up and 24 people. Hello, Scott Leeper. Where in North Carolina? We are going to Fayetteville and Rayford.